Hello everyone, I'm Julius, this is Paula.
Welcome to Galui's Mood Food, and this is another webisode of. We're going to do Appe-Tempters today, and it's all due to football season or any party that you go to.
Stick around, we'll be right back.
Hey everybody, this is an episode on Galui's Appe-Tempters. Okay? It's an appetizer, but it's an Appe-Tempters to us. So today we're going to make you 3 different ones, and we're going to show you what they are. You can use these for game day, beautiful for that, or you can take them to any party and they're still wonderful. Everybody's going to eat them up. Alright, so today we're going to do the 3 different ones. One is an Angus ground chuck. Alright, and we're going to show you to do pretty much 8 of each of these. Okay, so it's a 1/4 pound of ground chuck and maybe a 1/4 of a cup of chopped onions, and they're diced about a medium. And there's black pepper, salt, and a little onion powder on this. So we're going to put this in the first one here. We're going to get the heat going just a little bit more on each. So that goes into the first one. Yeah, you're doing 3 in 1. Alright, the next one is a mild Italian sausage, pepperoni, and it's got a little bit of onion and garlic powder on it as well. And this is going into the back pan here. And what we're going to do is turn that up a hair as well. We got to keep an eye on all 3 now. So we're going to add a little bit of beer to the one with the sausage and the pepperoni. Good splash. I can hear it already. So, and then your front burner here that we have, we're going to put in, it's a raw shrimp. Basically, it's tailed, it's deveined, it's got the peel off of it, everything. We chopped it up. You can see that. We chopped it up. We put salt, pepper, and a little bit of onion and garlic powder on it. Okay, that's going to go on your front one here. If you're using the back one, you put it on the back one. But that's probably about I would guesstimate about 5 to 6 large jumbo shrimp. Okay? And that's going to get you 8 nice Appe-Tempters out of this. So we're going to take these here plates. We're going to put them in here. We're going to keep an eye on everything here with the ground chuck. And we're going to keep an eye with the onion on it. And we're going to keep an eye on the sausage and the pepperoni. And we're going to keep an eye on the shrimp. And this had a little bit of olive oil in it. This has beer in it. And this has just a hint of olive oil in it. So we're going to do this right now. We're going to brown these all up. This will cook quicker. These will take a little longer. But we'll be right back. And we're going to show you how to finish these off. Okay? Hey everybody, we're back. We went ahead and we did our shrimp, we did our ground chuck, and we did our sausage and pepperoni. This is what they look like. Shrimp goes really quick. So it's just a little bit of olive oil in the pan, a little splash of salt and pepper on there. So you got to keep an eye on that and get it out first. Next is your ground chuck and your onions. It takes a little bit longer. We're on like a medium-high heat with this when we do it, and we drain off the excess drippings. Okay, so you get a nice brown on the ground beef, and the onions are tender and translucent. And this is our sausage and our pepperoni. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, that's for our pizza wontons, and it takes a little bit longer. So first, second, and third coming off the heat. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix our goodies in that go with each of these. Alright? And then we're going to show you how to fill them. So right now we're going to do the shrimp first. And you got cream cheese. Okay, an 8-ounce thing of cream cheese. You do about I would say a third to start for the amount of shrimp that we have in there. And then you take your packet of dry dill, harvest dill seasoning, and you can buy it at pretty much any grocery store. And you don't want to go overboard on it, but you want to, I would say about a tablespoon of that. Alright, you're going to mix that right into your shrimp. Mix it up good. Everything is cold at this point in time. It's cold off enough that we can mix all these gorgeous ingredients in there. Now you don't want to add any salt to this because there's salt in the dry packet that we just put in, okay? And I think that is about beautiful. So that's about a third of the cream cheese right now in that packet in there with that. Alright. There's that one. And the ground beef. Yeah, I licked my finger. We're going to do some ranch dressing in here. Alright. See what I put in there? Several tablespoons. Just kind of eyeball it. You don't want it real wet. You don't want it real wet. I'm going to move this one aside for now, since we're working on this one. Got me another spoon. Alright, so you got your ranch dressing in there, and you want a blend of cheeses in here with your ranch, your ground chuck, and we used an 80-20, and we've got some white onions diced. Everything's browned. I would say a good handful, and maybe a little pinch extra because it can never hurt. Alright, so we're going to take this now and we're going to mix this together. And these are going to give you what we've got going on. 8 of these, and we'll show you in just a little bit what we did with the wonton wrappers and what you can utilize them for later. Alright, it's not real wet, it's not real dry, but it's, to me, it's looking a little on the dry side. So you just go ahead and gauge it, eyeball it yourself. Again, you don't want it too wet, but we're just going to put another splash of ranch in there. Okay, that's better. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Right there. So you got your cheese in there, and it's a blend of cheese. It's a mixed 3-blend cheese. Whatever you see, it's 3 blends. It works. And your ranch. So we're going to set that off to the side right now as well. So those two are done. The shrimp and the ground beef are done. Now we're going to do the pizza. Get yourself a pizza sauce. Okay. Got another spoon. And we're going to go ahead and put, there's about 2 tablespoons right now. There's about 3. I'm just going to start with 3, okay? See what we got going on. And we're going to put some shredded cheese in there, and it's an actual pizza cheese. So it's going to be like a little mini pizza wonton Appe-Tempter. Okay? So you do the same thing, and then the cheese is, oh, look at that right there. There we go. We'll get that piece right there. A little extra. So it's just eyeballing everything. So it's not too wet, not too dry. And you can see what I'm doing here. And we got the sausage in here. We got the pepperoni in here. We just put the cheese in and the sauce. And then if I already mentioned sauce, hey, I mentioned sauce. Sauce is good. And mix that all up in there. And that looks like a pretty good consistency without being too wet. You don't want it too wet because then they'll get all soggy. And you don't want it too dry because then, you know, you'll be choking on them. You don't want that, okay? You don't want that. But look at this. That's about the consistency that you want. You got your sauce in there. You got your pepperoni in there. You got your cheese. You got your sauce. Yeah, I probably already said that again. I love the sauce. I'm sorry. I love the sauce. But that's about the consistency that you want. So we're going to set these aside right now. We got all three mixed up. And we'll be back in just a few minutes, and you're watching Galui's Mood Food. Hey, we're back. Galui's Mood Food. I already preemptively did a lot of the tray here for you with the, it's a cooking spray so they don't stick. And I put the wonton wrappers in already. I'm going to show you the next three, and there's no grand technique to it. You just put them in like that. See how easy? See how easy? And you get a bunch of these for a very reasonable price, and you can find them in your produce section. Most everywhere. And if you have any left, which is going to be a half a pack for us, you can put them in the freezer, and we can show you how to do a stuffed pasta ravioli with them at a later time. But they do keep well in the freezer. Or if you want to make a bunch of these to take somewhere with you, or to have at your house for a football game. Football season! Yeah! There they are. So anyway, we pre-sprayed, and then what you want to do is I already went ahead and I've already pre-sprayed the other ones. So you spray them before you put them in, and just give them a little touch before you put your goodies in. So we're going to start with the pizza ones. And you just fill them. We have our oven preheated right now to 275. Okay? And this makes a pretty decent amount here for you. And they go really, really, really fast at any party that you're at. So, see, I told you this would do 8 of them. If you want to do all pizza, you want to do all ground beef and the ranch dressing, you want to do all shrimp, hey, have at it. We like a variety here. Alright, there's a little extra, so what we're going to do is just top off the ones that just didn't have enough for us. So we're going to keep filling these. Showed you how to do the first initial ones. Same thing with the ground beef and the onion and the blend of cheese and the ranch dressing. And the same thing with the shrimp. We're going to keep filling these. You might want to stick around here while I do them. Alright, next is a shrimp. Oh, it's gorgeous. You can smell it. It's wonderful. Yeah, I'm using my fingers. My fingers are clean. Check that out right now. Look at that. Alright, we got the pizza on the one side. We started shrimp on the other. Yes, I'm going to lick my fingers. We're going to do the rest of these. We got the ground beef. All the goodies here going on. And then we're going to show them in the oven. Then we're going to pull them out of the oven. Going to have a drink. Absolutely. And it's a hot and dirty martini. So if you like dirty martinis, stick around for the hot and dirty. Okay? We'll see you in a few. Hey! We're back again, and we've got our Appe-Tempters. And what we had done is we put it at 275. We put it like 250 to start to preheat the oven. We turned it up to 275. Put them on for 10 minutes with the timer. We rotated them. We put them on for another 10 minutes at 275. And these beauties are done. We're going to take them out. We're going to show them to you. Aren't they gorgeous? We got the shrimp, we got the ground chuck, and we got the pizza. Okay? We're going to let them sit here, and we're going to let them cool. Well, get room temperature anyway. We ain't going to refrigerate them or anything of that nature. And so we'll see you back in a bit, and we're going to let these sit and rest. Hey, we're back. The Appe-Tempters have been in the oven on a preheated oven, probably like 275, and we set them for 10 minutes. We turned them, we set them for another like 8 minutes, pulled them out. This is it. This is the platter of goodies right here. So you got the ground chuck, you got the pizza, you got the shrimp. Isn't that gorgeous? And I just did a little bit of flat leaf parsley right here, Italian flat leaf parsley. And we're just going to take a little bit of that, and we're going to go over the whole thing like this. And you, my friends, have been watching another webisode of Galui's Mood Food. We'll see you again real soon. Join us.
Said to a good friend, tell me what do I do when life's been freedom's getting too hard to chew, and to get those ends to meet it'll take more than I've got. I'd sell my soul if I could get it out of heart.